Hello and welcome back to part 2 of Roll on the Adventure, where we are currently rolling dice to make up games and then making them up on the fly, which has been entertaining so
Awful. Oh, sorry, yeah, entertaining.
Interesting.
far. Gild that, Rose. Gild it hard.
What we're playing now, Chris?
So we are now playing a game about gingerbread witch golems due to the slightly incoherent name of Flock Toaster. Which,
Block and Toaster.
yes, which aside from sounding like some god-awful band. Oh yes, the players will be playing as gingerbread witch golems that have been summoned or made or created by little Johnny Smith, who is keeping them secret, but may also just get bored and eat them because he's a kid and they're made of gingerbread and quite tasty looking. Yeah, as they are indeed suspicious little blood witch gingerbread monster creatures. They're going to be trying to get their owner to actually enforce their will and help them with various evil rituals and whatnot, while also trying to not be eaten.
Cool.
So it's a
Cool.
yeah, this is probably going to be very random. So it's a perfectly ordinary day in the perfectly ordinary CBBC-esque suburb, wherever this is set, with 3 slightly ropey CG-looking gingerbread witch people and a massive, well, relative to them, massive child that keeps looking at them with hunger in his eyes and sticky fingers. But tonight is the night of the full moon.
So,
You have rituals to be about in order to try and actually, maybe get a bigger body and be slightly less edible.
right, we need the mistletoe out of the tree. We can't go outside because we'll get damp.
Oh, could we not just use any other normal leaf?
I'm sorry, can I just break scene for a second and say, why did we just go straight for silly voice?
Because he did, and then
That's
I.
my witch voice.
I like the fact that you have a designated witch voice.
Yes. What else would I use?
You are gingerbread witches. I don't think we're going to get high
And I'm
drama.
just using whatever random voices up in this range.
Kenneth Branagh is showing up for this.
It's fine. You can be like the low voice witch. It's okay.
Okay.
You need to trust me. I'm the smartest. I point to my eyes. That's why they call these Smarties.
Well, if you're so smart, why am I bigger than you?
Because they had more material left over because they didn't use any to make your brain.
Well, that seems unfair. I've got gumdrop buttons on my head. That's like a brain.
They're very nice,
Yeah.
but not for thinking.
No. So we need mistletoe.
Yes. We need mistletoe.
Well, how do we get it then?
Why don't we get the kid to do it?
That's a good idea.
Okay, well, what are we going to tell the kid?
What can we trade for it? What does he want? So I think what we should do is today we should watch him, find out what he's after, and then find a way to give it to him in return for the mistletoe.
Well, I've got this candy cane, and I sort of move the candy cane that's literally glued to my hand.
Has a big red, like, sugar gem which sparkles. Slightly creepy white attached to one end.
Can you fly with it? That's
Cool.
that's an out of character
I
question
sort of
as
waddle
well.
over to the side.
Quite possibly.
Chris's.
You can put it between your legs and try and fly with it. It's not the most agile thing, but you can basically hover there and move a bit, so you're not always just stuck on the table.
Ah, good. Maybe we can use this. So, shall we spy on the big ones?
I suppose we shall.
So yeah.
Can someone give me a roll for spying?
I'll do
Shall we
it.
see who people are stalking first?
Okay.
Yeah, who's in the house?
So it's standard suburban 2.4 children. So there's 2 parents who are inexplicably at home most of the time, as well as an older sister and also a much younger baby that's kind of about 2 years old.
Guys, I have a plan.
Yes.
What?
I have a plan. Right? You're the little one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's moving now. And it keeps pulling stuff off stuff. Why don't we
Yes.
get it to pull the Christmas tree over?
I don't think it's that
Oh.
strong.
Well, I'm not very big, but I'm strong.
We can try.
I like this idea. Sow some chaos in their lives.
Why is yours the most demented?
It's because he's got Smarties for brains.
I suppose.
Yes.
Right, so I've done the planning, so you do the doing. Hey.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, how do we get to the baby? Where is the baby actually? That's a question.
Are they behind that gate thing, that cage they keep it in?
Oh yeah. Okay, well, I'm like, where are we? I'm guessing we're on like a table thing.
I think we might be under the sofa.
Yeah,
We're
that
actually very
works.
dirty gingerbread men.
We're hiding under the sofa so we don't get
Hiding from the family dog.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no, not a
Oh,
dog.
no. Okay, well, we're gonna have
Right
to.
then.
I guess we're gonna have to Toy Story this. Is there any like moving toy objects? Like I'm imagining it's Christmas, which is why.
Yeah.
So, is there
It's
like?
kind of
Hide behind the ball.
it's a kind of post-Christmas chaos. So yeah, there's bits of there's toys and so forth scattered around.
Okay. Is there any like toy cars or that kind of thing?
Yes, there's one of
Okay.
the kind of the push back and shoot
Ah,
forward
cool.
ones.
I'm going to run towards the toy car and shout behind me at Purple. I got an idea. Follow me.
Okay. Off I go then.
Yeah, and now we're at that. And
Yeah,
do
we'll
we get
ride
there
the
fairly
car.
safely? Well, I mean, because it's one of those like pull back and move ones.
Okay.
So I'm going to say like someone has to pull it backwards, and then one person has to go towards the gate. I have an idea once we get there.
What are people's character
Okay.
names?
I've just been calling everyone by their actual names.
Well, I'm Esmeralda.
Okay, you're Esmeralda. I'm Isabella.
Oh, I'm Rocky Road.
That's actually the most appropriate.
That's what it said on my tub.
Oh. Okay,
Rocky
Rocky.
rolls.
Well, I'll pull it. I'll pull it because I got lots of dough in my arms, so I'm all strong.
Yeah.
That's a good
Okay.
idea. And I'm guessing like what's Esmeralda doing?
Well, you put your points into magic. Molly put their points into like
Strength.
strength and stuff, and I put mine into like perception, intelligence stuff. So I am going to be keeping an eye out for the dog.
Okay, you're being the scout, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well that's our plan. Is
Um,
to rocket the car towards the gate and open it somehow.
I'm thinking they're like those giant Smarties, so it looks like I've got a huge pair of glasses.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Molly, can I have a roll for pulling the car back?
If you
No,
roll one
come on,
fucking
come on.
again,
A 6.
yay!
Okay. You manage to easily pull the car back, cranking up the wheels as your co-witch sits down and it shoots towards the gate.
And somehow it actually moves along the carpet, unlike literally any other pullback car I've
Look,
ever used.
we're alive gingerbread. Literally magic. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
laminate
actually what
flooring.
I literally imagine Isabella is just putting magic on the wheels so they actually go on the carpet. But anyway.
It's laminate. It's fine.
So I'm rocketing across, careening towards this gate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Am I steering?
I mean-
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna. That's
Assuming
2.
you- Oh god. Okay. As you're careening towards the gate, you clip a stray piece of tossed aside wrapping paper, sending you crazily spinning. So Amy's gripping on, trying not to be hurled out of the car.
I am desperately sawing at the wheel, which isn't actually attached to anything.
Am I
Nope.
going to roll to see if because
Leap.
my plan was to go to the gate and literally because I've got a candy cane, to use it to like hit off the latch
Yeah.
Okay.
and just claim it's magic.
Okay.
Okay, as I rolled a 6. So
Cool.
I
So you
guess
get
as
flung
I'm
off,
I get flung off.
into the air, but you manage to use your magic and/or natural agility to curve your flight towards the latch on it. As everything kind of goes Matrix 360-degree camera angle as you manage to knock the latch off as the gate swings open.
Nice. I imagine I land on top of the baby's back, point forward with the candy cane, and say, "On my steed!"
Yeah,
You
I'm in
know-
front of the baby, aren't I?
Yeah, you
Does your baby know
Oh,
what epic
Yeah,
crap.
I'm just stood there going, "Oh, dip, that's not good."
Does the baby
So
know
I'm
what
thinking
epic
this is like
noise?
a slow motion chase scene of me running away with this giant baby. I'm thinking like young toddler, like just crawling along the floor behind me, about as
As the
fast as
baby
I can
goes,
run.
Ooh, candy
Ooh.
or pounder, and begins. So you can pull off one of your giant eye smarties to distract
No,
it.
I need my
You will be
smarties.
-1 to all rolls.
I want my smarties. I need my smarties.
I
Okay.
mean,
But then if I lose my smarties, I won't be the smart one,
Uh-huh.
and then I won't be anybody.
this was presuming you already were.
Wait, I have a plan. I have a plan.
6.
I'm gonna do. Oh,
Okay. You managed to escape the baby without having to sacrifice any of your body or soul.
Yeah, so I'm
You-
leading it into the pile of presents, like the pile of stuff underneath the tree.
Ah, yes. Can you distract it with shiny baubles and things? What are you doing
Well, the
while
whole-
riding on its back end?
I guess, like, both me and my character don't really know.
I'm-
I've literally
That-
decided that on their back, riding them like, basically, one of those fucking broncos, and just getting closer to the tree.
Yeah.
And Isabella's like, "So what do we do now?" Shouting down at Esmeralda. And
Don't
shouting
worry,
at
I
her.
have a plan.
Oh God, your plans! What's Rocky doing?
Rocky has a plan too.
Okay.
Okay, so the baby is chasing Smarty, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I know how to distract the dog when it's chasing people, which is by throwing things.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to pick up the nearest thing and try and throw it past the baby's face so the baby stops chasing Esmeralda. Eh?
Okay.
Okay. Good
Right.
idea.
So I'm going to grab the nearest thing to me under the couch. God only knows what's large enough to hurl at a baby under a couch.
Toy car. One of those like little Hot Wheels thing, maybe.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to huck it at the baby's, just in front of the baby's face, ideally to brush past its nose. This cannot end
Okay.
badly. Come on, Daddy needs not a 1. Oh,
Did you
Please roll a
see?
1.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my God!
What the
do
hell
you
did
hit
you do to
me?
make your dice hate you?
I don't know. I think my dice actually hate purple more than anything.
So I'm running away, and like my foot comes down, and there's a car underneath it.
As you skid on it, careening in a wild circle, bringing you within grabbing range of the baby, as it all goes a little bit King Kong. You're now
I just go, oh no.
you've been grabbed and you're now being swept and carried through the air and probably screaming.
Yeah. Is the baby making plane noises or something?
It's just kind of grabbing you and shaking you around. It occasionally brings you worryingly close to its mouth, but it hasn't started gumming you yet.
Quick, shiny things! Shiny things!
As you're still just on its back, Amy.
I guess, yeah. I like, Isabella has no idea how to make the situation any better.
So she's gonna make it worse.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Onwards.
You're gonna just drive the baby into the tree?
I guess
could
that was
try-
our plan.
Yeah.
You could try and use your Eldritch magic to take command of its mind and make it move or something.
I have
mean-
an idea.
Oh god.
You know how we were talking about the dog, and the dog currently
Yes.
isn't in here. When it comes to knocking down trees, from my own experience, dogs are more likely to do it than babies.
Oh
God.
no.
Don't get
So
the
what
dog
I'm going
involved.
to do is I am going to use my Eldritch powers, also known as I'm going to hit the baby in the face with the cane.
Use my Eldritch powers, otherwise known as beating up a baby.
I'm going to make the baby cry and get the dog in here. Hopefully it'll hit the tree.
Okay.
It is
you
laminate
don't-
flooring.
Oh no. Dog on laminate flooring.
Hit the baby, but you do need to roll to see if the dog comes in.
I rolled a 5.
Answer. Okay. As the dog runs in, feet scrabbling on the floor, charging towards you before trying to skid to a stop and failing, smashing into the tree and sending it flat, hitting all of the decorations flying everywhere.
Hey!
Have I been dropped in the chaos?
Yes. Technically, it's
Quick to the bottom of the stairs!
Yep, it's Isabella jumps, backflips off the
Oh,
goddamn
no.
baby.
No, I've just realised I'm too far away, so
Quick!
I'm going to run to grab the mistletoe because that was the original job.
Yeah, I was wondering why we didn't get a
So-
mistletoe.
Yeah, so you two are probably going to not die.
I mean, I'm gonna see you running towards the mistletoe, and Isabella will to help you essentially. What,
Okay.
is this a fake mistletoe? Is that a thing, or is it real?
I
Because
hope
that'll
it's
change my
real.
next action.
We'll say it's real.
Okay,
It'd seem mean if it was fake.
rip off the 2 mistletoe berries, the actually poisonous parts of it, and
Bits
throw
we
them
need.
onto the. Do we need the poisonous bits? I thought it was the leaves we needed.
I just said the mistletoe.
Right, I'm going to
Yeah.
throw one of the poisonous berries behind me and hope the dog eats it.
How mean!
It's a dog. It eats us.
True.
And with the rest
You are
of them.
literally made to be eaten.
And meanwhile, I guess we're running with the mistletoe. Are we getting captured?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, with all the chaos of the tree having fallen over and so forth, you can't see if it ate the berry or not as the three of you take the mistletoe and run into the next room.
I was going to head for the bottom of the stairs because the parents are probably going to come down.
Oh yes, to
Why
see
do
all the
we
chaos.
need? Okay.
And we need the dad's cigarette lighter to burn the mistletoe.
Okay.
Wait, we're burning things?
Apparently.
I feel gaps are in the plan here.
Why don't we? There must be other ways to burn things. We just need 2 toothpicks and rub them together to make fire.
How am I going to do that? I don't have the hands for it.
We have hands, and I gesture with hands. With not fingered hands, but all you need to make. I'm literally imagining scouts. You know how scouts make fire with just rubbing it between their hands.
That's not how that actually works.
It's how I work in my head. Okay, your plan is to get a lighter. How are we going to get a lighter?
Well, they'll come down to see what happened to the tree and we can go into their room.
Up a flight of stairs? There's 20 stairs. They're twice the height of us.
Isn't there a dog and a baby going apeshit in this room?
Currently, yeah.
We're arguing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I'm not very bright, but I know dogs tend to eat discarded treats.
Yeah, okay. Fine. We'll do your dumb plan.
So yeah.
But there must be a better way to get up the stupid staircase.
The dog's nose emerges from beneath all of the fallen over Christmas tree. You begin making your way up the stairs. With much camaraderie and helping each other, you manage to ascend just as you hear a monstrous thundering coming from ahead of you. and the
Yeah.
of incomprehensible adult speak. As
Let's
they,
duck behind the top step.
yeah, as you hide on the top step and they run past you to go and see what the hell's going on. As you manage to successfully make your way upstairs.
Okay, get the lighter. Get the lighter. Get the lighter. Where is it?
Okay. It should be on the table near the side.
Ah,
Frick.
I can help. I'm going to grab Esmeralda and throw her up onto the table.
Well, fastball special.
Yep. I'll just make a roll quickly.
Please roll a 1.
I rolled a 6.
Damn it. Well, she's
Okay.
on the table now.
Yeah,
You
I
got it.
push the lighter off.
Okay.
And just
Should we roll to make sure this thing doesn't spark and set the wood on fire? Or are we just going to presume this is fine?
I don't even know what the plan is.
GM.
So in order to try and complete the ritual, you'll need to scratch out a pentagram on an available surface, then burn the mistletoe.
yeah.
Cool.
So we if we knock the lighter down onto the carpet, it should be fine, right?
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna attempt to climb down and probably cock it up and fall.
Okay. Roll for it.
That's a 2. I don't think I'm.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm not a climbing character, really.
Okay. As you fall over apart, as you fall down, one of your Smarties gets knocked off, scattering
No!
somewhere underneath the bed. So you now only got one eye.
I'm going after it.
Oh god,
Okay.
I'm just going to ignore that. So we want to scratch a pentagram into the closest surface.
Yes.
Well, it's quite an in-depth ritual.
I mean, so what flooring is this? Like wood flooring?
Carpet in the bedroom, I think.
Carpet on the bedroom. There's obviously the sideboard, well, kind of desk drawers and things that I'll have wooden surfaces, or you could go into another room like the bathroom or somewhere else with a harder floor.
Okay, well, I mean, I've got a cane, so I'm going to start scratching a pentagram into the carpet flooring.
What?
Okay.
Which because it's like a shag floor, which can move more
Mhm.
than...
Why would you do that out there? We'll get caught.
We're gonna get caught anyway!
I need my eye. I'm going to go look
No,
for my
you
eye
don't!
under
You
the
can
bed.
get an eye patch, it'll look cooler! I'm continuing to scratch a pentagram into the ground.
I'm just kind of not sure who to help. I'm like,
Are you still holding the mistletoe?
I didn't have the mistletoe.
Oh yeah, I think we both did, so
You
I guess
guys were
I have
carrying
it
it,
now.
yeah.
Between us, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that, the lighter, and the pentagram are on the floor now. What happens when I scratch the pentagram into the ground? What do I do now?
Okay.
You need to say the magic words.
What? Bibbidi boppity boo!
So as you scratch the pentagram, it begins to burn with a cold infernal fire.
Not out there.
So you need to, do the rest of the ritual and then burn the mistletoe and see how successful that is.
Okay, it's done! I have no idea what's going on! What's next?
Have I found my giant smartie?
Give me a roll to see if you can find it in time.
Oh, that fell off. That's a 1.
No.
And it looks like it might be a choice between finding your missing eye or helping your allies with the ritual.
I'm obviously kind of panicking. But eventually, if we can hear people coming back up, them finishing cleaning up downstairs.
Yep.
If I can hear them about to come back up, I'll come back and join in and help.
Okay.
Because obviously I've still got one smartie, which means I'm possibly a little bit smarter. So I'm gonna help them with the words.
Okay. So is everyone helping in the final ritual?
Yep.
Yep.
Majuggledy,
Okay.
majaggledy. Magical skullduggery.
Humbly, 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 humbly.
So if
Are
everyone
you
can
doing the
make a
bass
roll...
bit, Molly?
Yeah,
Lay down some
adding in a
fat beats.
bass line. Yeah. So if everyone can make a roll, if you get a cumulative total of 11 or greater, you're successful. You're at Purple gets -1 because he lost an eye.
But
Okay, I rolled a 5.
Good
I rolled a
stuff.
4.
2. I got 2 because I
9.
lost an eye.
Oh, just about.
Yay!
Just as you hear the adults coming back upstairs, one of them looks through the door and sees these 3 gingerbread witches surrounding a flaming pentagram on the floor with a burnt sprig of mistletoe in the center. Just as they begin to react in shock, the ritual successful and your world temporarily explodes in fire. When it disappears from your view, you're back in your normal, full, regular human bodies. One of you is still missing an eye.
Hey!
Return to your full power.
Hey.
Ow!
Yeah, you're bleeding quite heavily from your face.
I I put my cane on the ground, which is actually like a cane now, and magic just like flies out the side of it and into your eye socket, I guess, and heals it.
Ow!
I'm just a super buff witch. Like,
you just start lifting things.
I think I was actually just a gingerbread. I was
Yeah.
just a gingerbread person.
And
you
now
guys
you're a
just-
witch.
Yeah, like,
I mean, I
cool.
heal your
Now
eye
I'm a
socket
real
and I bop
boy.
you on the head. So stop crying. It'll be fine. Now,
It's not fine. I'm missing an eye.
You're a
now,
witch,
to
walk it
free our brethren. And I guess
Do
I guess the rest of this would be us figuring out how to save the rest of which kind.
Are we going to raid Greg's? Thinking that it's full of, like, imprisoned witches.
Now this is an entirely different game.
Witches versus Greg's. Only one will win.
Does that mean all of the food in Greg's is just people called Greg that have been enchanted into the shape of various things?
Oh
Oh
god.
no. Right,
Well-
I think we've got time for another quick one of these. Then we'll have a bit of a chat, and then we'll. What do you think?
I think just a chat. We've all had a chance to have a go at one, and I don't think we're
Yeah.
going to be able to top grunting each.
Grunting the same
That
time.
was your silliest idea.
Yay! I'm so glad.
Well, I had a lot of fun with this.
Yeah, it was actually a good laugh.
It was interesting to do, certainly.
I'd be up for having another go. If people want, I'm going to put the table up online so people can have a go at doing their own.
Yeah, actually, I'd quite like to see what people come up with.
I
Yeah.
would love to see what kind of idiotic things people come up with. And you never
Yeah.
know, we may actually make an RPG out of one.
Don't promise things, Amy.
Yeah, never ever promise.
I have
heard
enough
it here,
projects.
folks.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess talking about stuff for the new year.
Hmm.
I was going to ask what your favourite one of these was first.
I mean, I've been involved, I think, with Arc 3 and Arc 4. Arc 4 has probably been my favorite.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know. I'm going to be a bit biased and say my favorite part of Arc, either my live game, the one where I was DMing, or the session after that when we were talking about how to develop the system. I thought those were very good episodes.
Cool. So you really liked the tarot bits or anything particular, or?
I don't know. I like the tower was interesting. Games for me, I always like the dumb solutions characters will come up with to solve a problem.
Yeah.
And that was quite fun. And for the game design bits, I quite like. It's like how writing is rewriting. So I always prefer the bit where someone sees the chaff that they've created and then tries to make it better.
Yeah. Mole?
My favourite role on the adventure thing. Probably the complete train wreck that we had at Hibanacon.
Oh god.
Oh, yes.
Where
So for those of you who weren't there, the four of us did a live show at Hibanicon, and the name of the game was
Jazz Vampires.
Murder
Murder
hobos.
Oh, Murder Hobo Jazz
Vampires.
Vampires, yeah.
That was it.
That went really silly.
My name's Martin.
Hi, Martin. I'm Frank.
With stolen faces.
Yeah, we stole people's faces because we wanted to sneak into somewhere. So obviously, stealing
wasn't in a
someone's face.
yeah. This wasn't in a magical eldritch way. It was literally ripping their face off.
Yeah,
and wearing
literally
them like
peeling their
a
faces
suit.
off.
I feel really bad for Chris who had to DM that chaos. But it
Well
was
done,
nice.
though, Chris.
Yeah.
It was nice to have the audience interaction with that. I would love to have more interaction with live games, especially.
Yeah,
Mm,
it was a lot of
Because
fun.
otherwise, it's just us being a bunch of chuckleheads on the stage. People just watching us being chuckleheads.
I mean, at least we're amusing chuckleheads. So
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Chris, what
We didn't
about
have
you?
a
What was your
ma-
favourite part?
I think my favorite arc was the second one. I think where we did the various fates of kingdoms.
yeah, the world building stuff.
That was it. Yeah. Just yeah, 'cause
Primordia.
that was it. That was the title. Yeah, because it was quite fun for the different scope and scale they had to jump between the kind of grand leaders of nations all the way down to, and this is some dude in a hut giving his opinion. That actually hung together quite well, and yeah, seemed to just be quite entertaining and fun to play.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with our third arc, mostly just because I was so impressed at the way you all took the whole 3 GMs, 1 player, and just worked with it.
Oh,
I set you as
Something
something
that was-
really hard there, and you did amazingly, and I was super proud of it.
something that sounded absolutely crazy that actually worked a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah. I've just realised I still haven't written the redraft of that. I should probably get that done.
But yeah.
Awkward.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess if that was all our favourite parts of the episodes that's happened so far, the most reasonable thing, because it's New Year or close to New Year when this episode comes out, to talk about our aspirations for this podcast for the next year, really.
Well,
Let's start with you, Purple, since you're the creator. What kind of things do you want to happen with the show this year?
well, I kind of want to get us on more podcast services and things so we can reach more people.
I don't know why, but when you say you want to get on more podcast services, I could just imagine you like literally kicking in the windows. Like, why won't you love me?
I have a podcast.
I think that's really cool. I mean, I've come into the show only recently. As I've complained about at the start of every episode, I really want there to be a canned introduction, so we're not all just
done by
singing.
people that can actually sing.
Yeah, or at least like get everyone to sing the same tune once and then like overlay it, and then have like a
Yeah.
simple jingle or something so we can actually play that. And
That
have it
would be nice.
understood. I think that's one of my main things, but also just to try different things and see where it goes. This is the first time I've done a podcast. This is the first time I've done game design of any sort. So I'm just interested to see what kind of mad, bad, and crazy things happen.
Cool.
Molly, what do you aspire to do this year with the podcast?
I'm not 100% sure. I suppose actually make it onto some shows that aren't intermissions. Like I am crazy busy all
Yeah.
the damn time. So like it's quite hard for me to make it for like 3 or 4 episodes at a time.
Yeah. It's tricky, isn't it?
Yeah. One thing I might do kind of in my quote unquote professional life is I might see if I can run a couple of the games that we've written as like games.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be
You know,
really nice.
Yeah.
Try and get a few people to try and get some people to play it who aren't from our circle and see how train wrecky it gets and possibly record it. I don't know.
That'd be really fun.
I think it'd be nice on that note as well to get more guests to come in, because we had Maggie in Arc, and we've had the brilliant Nathan for a couple of arcs. It'd be nice to get more people in and get their perspective on games.
Yeah. One thing I would like to do is start bringing stuff back in, but I've always been a bit weird about that. Like, I like the idea of reusing character names. Yeah, like reusing like maybe characters wholesale. I don't know.
What's that? Wait, whoa! You saying you don't just reuse characters wholesale?
Well, it's
Man.
hard it's hard with Roll on the Adventure because we're playing completely different games each time.
I just have defaults, much like my Run Die Hard thing. I just have like, this is the dude I'm playing.
Fair enough.
What settings it in doesn't matter. This is the dude I'm playing.
That's the one that has this bad snark save, right?
Yeah, terrible snark save.
What about you, Chris?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to try, some possibly slightly longer form games, or actually, like Molly says, test some of these with our own groups just to hash them out a bit and see what they're like when played with people that didn't help write the rules. That always tends to skew things a little bit.
I think it'd be nice when we have a couple more RPG like system ideas. If maybe we even put it out to vote to people as well as us, and see what they would like to see more of in terms of like an actual short campaign. Like maybe for a single arc, we literally just do an actual play of that system, and then maybe create some more, maybe do an actual play. It gives us, I think, a bit more flexibility in the stuff we can do, because you can create a lot of different game systems, but I want people to get attached to certain ones, I think.
Try to develop something that actually has like XP curves and stuff, rather than just being very one-shot orientated.
Yeah.
I mean,
that sounds like planning and like doing things properly. That's not what me and Purple had in mind when we started this show.
You can tell we just run con games, can't you?
Constant burning train wrecks that just crash into burning train wrecks.
I mean,
if there's enough train wrecks continually crashing into each other, it'll keep everyone distracted.
Well,
it's a campaign style, all right?
To be fair, if you have a bunch of train wrecks going into other train wrecks, eventually you just get the British train.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I mean, for some reason, you guys have allowed me to become an Ascended extra.
Stop saying that.
You've been on the show more than I have.
Yeah.
But you've allowed me to become a cast member, so I guess I kind of want to take that responsibility to organize it a bit more, just to make it funner for both us and listening.
Cool.
So, on a less podcasty note, role-playing game-wise or gaming-wise, any of you guys got any plans or New Year's resolutions going on this year?
Well, I guess mine, most obviously, is to actually complete a campaign, because currently I've not been DMing for incredibly long. I've only been DMing for about a year at this point. I've been playing for a DM'd. And currently I'm still doing the superhero game, the Action Faction game, using the Base Accelerator system. And we're currently getting towards the final main arcs, or the series concludes. So I'm going to want to finish that, and then I'll be my campaign, and then I'll just be doing other things, really. I'd like to do more live shows, I'd like to do podcasts, I'd like to do all of this kind of stuff with RPGs. I really like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually GMing at a couple of, at some RPG conventions rather than anime conventions for a change.
Traitor!
It means I'm probably actually going to have like proper plots and stuff, because it's going to be players wanting to play real games, not get drunk and play Maid. So yes, I'm running a convention games of Shinobi Gami and Tenra Bancho Zero. Should be entertaining.
So wait. Sorry. So you're at a gaming event, and you're going to be playing Weeb stuff.
Japanese RPGs.
No. Weeb stuff.
They are very much
technically-
weird stuff.
The Shinobigami game is hack, so it's Regency Jane Austen style with no actual violence. So that's
Once
gonna be
again,
interesting.
Weeb stuff.
In defense of that, I will say currently he's bringing games into weeb conventions. Now he's just doing the opposite. He's bringing weeb into game conventions. It's
True.
perfectly fine.
Touche.
Just start shouting. This probably make perfect sense if you had watched like Evangelion or something.
Molly, then you're always incredibly busy, but I've always heard about you doing DMing and stuff, and your thing sounds the most interesting in terms of DMing.
So
works.
currently, I need to reactivate my Wednesday group. I need to finish running Dragon Heist for my Thursday Adventure League group.
Ooh, how's that going anyway?
It's going pretty well, actually. I fear that some of them actually listen to this show, so I don't want to compliment. I don't want to compliment any of them. It's not actually. No, it's going really well. They're a lot more focused on talking than talking and doing than just like stabbing things, which is nice. And then I've got my paid campaign on Sundays, which is going really well. Their things are going really wrong, but they don't realise how wrong things are going because they still think they're playing Out of the Abyss.
Oh no!
But they've gone into mode homebrew at this point.
Yep. So my hashtag/plan for this year is you can take this either way. Is hashtag complete shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is basically I have Purple. You like random number generators, don't you?
Okay.
Cool. Generate me a random number between. 1 second. There's my list of projects. Between 1 and 90.
Oh
1
god!
and 90.
You know he's gonna roll 90, right?
It doesn't matter.
Finding the right dice for this. Where are my details? 60. 60.
60, as in 60.
Yeah.
So that is my low magic campaign setting. And then, do it again. Just. I literally have 90 projects that I have to finish.
Jesus.
90. Well, you got 99, so 90.
90 is my 8th edition Adeptus Arbites fan codex.
None of those, two of those words made sense to me.
It's Warhammer 40,000.
Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, every edition since 4th edition, I've made a fan codex for a faction called the Adeptus Arbites. And 8th edition is the newest edition. Yeah, they're not Judge Dredd, winky face.
33.
53?
33.
33. Oh, that's a laser cutting one. Oh, that's laser cut jewelry boxes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I've got board games, card games, costumes, laser cutting, radio projects, roleplay projects, video game projects, wargaming projects, writing projects, and then oh crap, I thought of some extra projects, but they don't. But I'd have to change my numbering system, so they're called extra projects.
That's actually a really cool
Jesus
way to down your projects. I respect that.
Yeah, so I want to just get stuff done. I've got a Great British Bake Off game I've been challenged to make.
Cool.
And I just want to make stuff to that I can say is finished this year.
Yeah.
That is my goal because
That makes sense.
yeah, we're all horrible standard nerds, and if it's true that you can't die until your life's work's complete, we're all immortal.
Well said.
And then I'm not at that many shows actually this year. I'm at 7, 8. A lot of them are role playing related. As in I'm going to be there as GM Moley with my official hat.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be running the hentai panel again at HabanaCon. Woo!
Oh, your hentai panel HabanaCon was brilliant.
It was very funny.
Yes, I try and go for the I'm laughing because I'm horrified rather than just oh God, what's wrong with that person's face?
And why is that thing going into them?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've just realised I'm in the podcast with literally 2 of the hentai panel runners, and probably the 2 most prolific hentai panel runners in the entire country.
Actually, no. Yeah, so I only ended up running the hentai because the guy who was running the hentai panel at Hibana 1 just said, like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
Aw.
So I had one of the committee come up to me and go, Molly, can you run a hentai panel? Yeah, sure. Cool. We don't have any stuff for it. I was like, cool, I'll go on the hotel Wi-Fi and download some stuff, I guess. So I just sat in the lobby like, is this scary enough? And people are like, where did you find that? I'm like, internet.
Who
Know the
are
places.
you? I'm just a random guest to the hotel. Why are you showing me this?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Brilliant.
Like, I've actually still got some of the horrifying stuff.
Oh my god. To be fair, it did not look at all like you hadn't done it
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm a horrible person.
before.
I'm a desperately horrible person, and like, yeah, people are like, "Oh no, that's just the character you play," and it's like, yeah, let's go with that.
So I guess Purple. What kind of thing, like in general, do you aspire to do this year with general nerdy shit?
Too many goddamn things. So yeah, I'm doing a thing called RPG Spree, which is I'm making a game a week for.
Oh, I'm doing that
2019.
too.
Yeah. So I've got some company, which is good.
Do you guys want to explain what RPG Spree is for our listeners who don't perhaps know what it is?
I just said you make a thing a week.
Well, okay, I think there's more specifics in there.
There is, yeah. There's like a prompt sheet which you can choose to use as well. But the idea is that I am terrible for not finishing off things. So I've basically made myself loads of things that I've only got a week to do. So I get into the habit of actually finishing stuff off and getting it out there. I did it in 2016. I did one every fortnight. And this year I'm doing one every week.
Nice.
Yeah. So I've got that. I just finished writing a piece for RPG Kitchen, which is a charity RPG newsletter. They're trying to raise £1 million to feed the homeless.
Yeah, I've sent them an email. I'll hopefully be doing some stuff with them.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, you should go sign up for that, people. It's for a good cause. And you kind of get it free as well. But they've got a Patreon to help out with the actual charity money stuff. Yeah.
I think one thing some of our listeners might like to listen to or hear about is possible live shows we might want to do in the new year. Possibly not ones we might, because we haven't really planned anything yet, as far as I know. But like places we want to go and do live shows at if we could.
I would like to do something on stage at the Insomnia Gaming Festival because I've worked at it for years. But the problem is they've already got like the hey, I'm so wacky YouTuber type guys doing it.
Yeah.
Young people scare me.
Well, to be fair, we're like the wacky, like nerds who no one knows about.
Mm.
I mean,
And
that'd be pretty.
And I have no doubt we're going to get shanghaied into something at our show.
Yeah,
Most
I'm
likely.
hoping UK Games Expo, possibly Hibana. I don't know if I can afford Hibana this year.
Yeah, because your real life stuff has changed on your end, so
Yeah, life is getting in the way.
Even if you couldn't go, we could be all technical and have you like come in from Skype call. We could do like an off-brand episode where one of us is hosting it.
Just zoom the webcam right in so our face fills the entire big screen.
It's like Robo Dave.
On it.
Wait. So we're going to be combining tech support at an anime convention with a live play show.
Worse can happen.
Can I just huff paint at the beginning of it? Like,
Right, remember the gun has 2 bullets in it, right?
Right.
I shoot myself twice.
Yeah.
I mean, we already had technical issues in our last show when we had one of the screens just not be a screen anymore.
Oh yeah, that happened, didn't it?
We
were
had
like,
the least
"Oh,
tech
crap."
possible, and it still went wrong.
But yeah, I mean,
Uh,
it'd be nice to do live shows at those two places. And obviously, I feel a bit uncomfortable doing a live show or something with this podcast that doesn't have Purple Molly in it, just because like you two are the show creators, so it seems a bit weird.
you do know that Chris has been there for every episode, right?
What? Okay.
No,
Quietly.
no. Wait, 1 second. It's 1 second. It's if we ever want to remember what Chris is like, we just have to go.
That's a new resolution as well. I kind of want
Get
to
better tech.
Yeah, I think getting the production value up on the show. I don't know if people can hear it in this episode today, but I've just gotten a new microphone set up for specifically for podcasts, actually. So hopefully my voice comes out a bit clearer than it was before, so you can hear my terrible voice in high definition. Maybe I don't know how.
Higher
works.
definition is probably
Yeah, let's go with that. I mean, there's no way you can get high definition with my voice. Crap, but there we go. But it'd be nice to have we don't need like a high production value, just like a better
production value. Just a single
yeah.
one.
I mean, this just sounds a lot like I need to do more editing, which is terrifying with the amount of stuff I've got on at the moment.
Go
Honestly,
Dave. Go Dave.
If you were around to teach me some editing, I wouldn't mind helping you.
How am I going to teach you? I don't know what I'm doing either.
Oh, great. I mean, okay, here's a question actually, which might be interesting. What software do you use to edit a podcast for anyone
Audacity,
at home?
because it's free.
Yep.
There we go. Yep, so everyone at home, you can literally do what we do. Just have Audacity and microphones and friends.
Don't tell them that. Don't tell them
You're
that.
trying to encourage competition.
Yeah, we're already in competition with each other to be popular. Let's not add people that might have actual charisma.
Oh.
But yes.
Right.
But yeah, I'm sure we will get up to much stupidity. Pending how my life pachinko's out, there might be a bit more kind of recorded, sent out stuff. But that's future Moley's problem, not today Moley's problem.
Cool.
Fair enough.
Well, our next arc, we have a few suggestions, didn't we, Chris?
Actual dice.
Actual dice.
Oh,
we had
you mean
actual
the suggestion
dice
we had for the
last time.
last.
We did
one.
have actual dice, but just in a really weird way.
And along with tarot cards.
Fine. You said dice is a resolution mechanic for that one, not dice is a primary resolution mechanic.
Oh, purple, bad purple, bad purple. Get back in your box. You're not allowed to play that game.
Yeah, but you didn't get into that arc, so you couldn't stop me.
True.
Yes.
So yeah, my let's do weird pretentious stuff kind of triumphed a bit more than it probably should.
To be fair, we did sort of bite you down a bit on some of the things. So I think it was a good compromise.
I mean, at one point, there's just going to be one where everyone just gives up trying to check me on it, and I'm just going to go nuts, and it'll be an incomprehensible nightmare of a game.
No, because if that happens, I will get someone to come along with a
Baseball bat?
No, with a camera, and as they will be able to record me, get you in a headlock, and run you top of skull first into a wall.
But yeah, it'll be like if I kind of just went nuts on it, you would probably end up with something that would be like trying to play the documentary of the making of the Evangelion movie. Like a live action Evangelion.
Just hearing you say that hurts my brain.
Aww.
As done via interpretive dance.
Good plan. You know, I really like Sea Dracula. So
Why did you talk then, Chris? We managed to go how many arcs without having to hear about Sea Dracula?
you did pretty well. It was a good run.
Like, we nearly got away with it. We nearly got away
must be
with it,
like-
Chris.
You must be like the one fan in the hardcore fan in the world of Sea Dracula.
I don't think I am. There's no way I am.
That thing is pretty niche. The
It
dance
is
fight RPG.
Pretty niche.
That's not exactly, how many other entries in that genre are there? Exactly. Exactly.
The awkward gives that away.
So yeah, we go for something a little bit more traditional, allowing a bit more front load for GM stuff. One idea that I had was, all that pre-prep you normally do with collaborative world building?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it after we've started.
So you mean roll on the adventure?
I mean, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
wrong, am I?
I mean, roll on the adventure, the role-playing game would just be a bit pretty meta. Let's put it that way.
That would be meta even for us. It'd be impressive, but it'd still be meta even for us.
It's like roll for editing, Dave. Again and again and again. It's an extended roll.
Yeah, Molly, just roll for rocking up and being snarky. Man, this game's so easy.
I mean, to be fair, the rocking up bit's the hard bit.
Yeah, touche. Okay. Oh, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants. I do not want to see your fancy pants. Point of order.
I have some rather fancy ones.
See, I knew.
Yeah, you walked into that one.
Yeah, I did. Like an open door convention.
Yeah. So I hope you'll join us for more things in 2019. I almost said 2018 then. It's that time of year, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
all got a bit
Yeah.
Cthulhu. You can.
Hey, at least I didn't say 1968.
Touche.
Could have happened.
We'll see you then.
See ya. Bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.